Now we need to build something separate, but nothing like too big, of a build. So we need a piece like this and 2 cylinder pieces like this. Don't mess with my camera, okay? Okay. Oh, so you're attaching it on the bottom. So in a way, in the sense that leave that far apart. I am guessing so. Oh yeah, right. Okay, I know. This is how it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna take the build. So this is what the separate mini build should look like after step 10. Put that next to the main build. Now, step 11, so need you to have one of these pieces and take it on the mini build. So the mini build went under the bed, so I'm gonna go. Okay. Now the separate mini build should look like this after step 11. Right back where I put it last, and in step 12 you should have 2 of these pieces and 2 red laser looking pieces like this. So before I complete step 12, yikes, I'm gonna fall off my chair. Ugh. This has been a hard enough day as it is. Okay, I'm gonna find the second iteration of those 2 pieces, which are very hard to grab because they're hard to... No, shit. Oh, come on. My bad language is a little out of control since I'm so frustrated. But that's how it should. Okay, so So we're gonna snap the black pieces on, like so. I'm gonna do both of them before I attach the laser pieces. The red pointy laser pieces. And then take the laser beam pieces and put them into the circular slots. Be mindful of the way that they move, but once you clip them in, both in, you can angle them down. And my dad, so, no. Clipped both the laser beam in, so you're supposed to angle them down, but not all the way down. So like, make them vertical. Like this. So after step 12 of that, the mini build should particularly be complete, and you put them together like this. So step 13 requires us to requires us to attach it to the main build like I'm gonna take care of this part of the build off camera. Separate rest like that. And then with that mini build attached to the main big oversized build, you will have this as your final product after step 13. I'm gonna put it back the way it was. And we can check out what step 14 requires us to do. So you've got to so first things first, you need a leg. Oh yes, okay. So you have this piece. Then you have a stud that any stud, doesn't matter. And you put that underneath the white claw-ish piece. Hopefully you're enjoying this, because this is going to go a little long. Surprisingly, longer than my companion can build, because of the rate and stuff like that, but whatever. And then take this, and another of those, one of those leg pieces that you will need to attach to the build. I'm not actually sure how you're supposed to attach it. So before I go ahead and do the actual claw attachment, I'm gonna take this build of what of it is so far and make sure it's like positions like that on the main build. I did that off camera so it was easier for me. Now I'm gonna take that claw and carefully attach it to the bottom of the stud in a random direction because it's just easier for me to attach it in a random direction instead of the direction it's supposed to face, because that makes it a lot harder than it needs to be for me. And I'm already starting to rage because I can't get this piece on. Well, the real deal had some similar issue, but I did get that. So that is done. So the third and final leg has been done. Now I just have to get it in a position so it can stand, so I can display it in front of the camera as best as possible and wait for it to stand. It's kind of slanted because of the fact that one of its leg claws are facing the wrong direction, but I don't care. Moving on. But personally, I need to move on to step 15. We need to rotate it back, flip it back around, and build something separate. So this is one of the pieces. I'm gonna gather all the pieces before I start making the build. One of the antennas, there's a spare. So just so you know, then grab a white 1x2. There we go. And then another one of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the build those pieces together, and then focus on attaching it to the big bad boy that's currently in front of the camera. I'm not doing this small mini build or tiny build on camera. I'm doing it off camera, as you can tell. I'm gonna put it the direction I can put it on. If it ends up facing the wrong direction, that's not on me, that's on the antenna piece has broken off, so I'm gonna focus on reattaching that piece, and then we can attach it to the main build. If I can attach the piece that fell off with my big fat hands, what it? And that is the build so far. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the main build. I'm gonna do this off camera because it's easier. You can use the video that's linked in the description to follow along. And then that's the build after step 15. Now step 16 is the easiest step of all because it's putting together the base. I'm just gonna have it laid like that. So the way to put together the base is I'm gonna put the main build outside. Take the toy tag remaining from the set, of course. So the other one was used by the companion cube. Attach the base connector, the fudge head, fudge head of a video shit. Okay. I'm coming! Okay, thank you. The only reason I yelled was because of the fact that this video has frustrated me enough. And Dad just simply interrupting me because of the time of it being dinner time. Come on. Whew, okay. And then you take a square 1x1, put that on top, and apparently there's some kind of bug on my computer currently crawling around, but its touch is not strong enough to signify that I'm trying to click on a video. Then not trying it. Then you take a black clip piece like so and attach it like so. Then you're supposed to take the entire fuselage and attach the clip. Make sure the legs are personally out of the way. And make sure that your own body is not interfering with the build. Because mine currently was during that attachment. And there you have the Sentry turret build. Fully assembled. Finally. I hope you enjoyed today's video, especially because of my rage. I mean, sometimes, because, viewers of Blitzwinger like his rage, so maybe you will like mine. But, personally, the video's done. I'm gonna in the video here. Just leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, this new video is just gonna be a little bit more lengthy than my previous build video, which was on the companion cube. But prior to that video, I never did a build video on the Homer's car or the Tonto Vision. I just played it, the level with, and wrote the toy tag for the Homer's car when and the Tonto Vision when I was building it. But honestly, I love you guys, and I hope to see you next time. Please subscribe, and peace.
Optimus, maximize!